So I'm going to be honest with you guys here. I am struggling to find the enthusiasm to film today, and it's been a bit of a week this week. Every time I've picked up the camera to try and film, something else has popped up or something's got in the way, or I've just really not been in the mood. And I think that there is a lesson in that, and it's a lesson that I kind of wanted to share and to document for myself as well. My channel is all about slow living, slowing down, living with intention and doing what feels right, and I sometimes think there's no value in forcing content where there's no content to be made. So I was moping around this morning trying to decide what I was going to do. I got all dressed up. We were going to go out for just a nice lunch somewhere, and then we rang just to see if there was going to be any tables or if we were going to be wasting our time, and then they said there was a wedding, so that called that idea off, and it completely derailed my entire video idea, which is completely silly because you guys just want to see me living my normal life, and you know, I wanted to do something different for a change and just be at home all the time. I do think there's value in sharing days like this because it's a day where I just don't feel 100% emotionally, I feel tired, I feel drained, I just feel a bit ugh, you know. If I could just sit in front of the TV all day and watch Netflix, I would be a very happy Kay, but there's no value in that, there's no growth that comes from that, and I have to respect that as well. The time in the day will come where I can just be a vegetable and sit in front of the telly, but it doesn't get me any further forward in life, especially with being self-employed. So yeah, I'm just having a little therapy session here with you guys and just trying to talk about what's going on. I wasn't sure if I was coming down with something at the beginning of the week, but I've just not been able to shake the feeling, and I think that's okay, you know. I've not been to the gym, we've hardly done any exercise, and each week is different, and I think that's okay. It's human, isn't it? I'm never gonna be a robot girl who can just churn out content and tick everything on the to-do list every single day, and that's just part of who I am, and it's part of my ethos and my mentality as well, and it's something that I pride myself on. So not pushing myself when I feel like I just need to take a step back is something that I find really truly valuable myself. So one of the ideas I had for the day was just going to be to sit down and kind of do a bit of organising, do a little bit of planning, because my life feels a little bit now like I'm in that in-between of becoming really organised and sticking to it, and then also just going in and out of motivation and enthusiasm. So when that happens, I like to just sit down every now and then and just check in with myself, check in with my goals, remind myself of what I'm working towards and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if you're feeling like I am today, that's something I highly recommend. I also bought some watercolour paints the other day because I really want to just have a hobby that isn't money making. It's just a hobby for me to enjoy and relax. So I bought some watercolours. I used to paint when I was younger. I've been like an artist my whole life. No, I've always just loved drawing and creating, colouring in, like all of the things. I did it at school, and then after that I just never picked up a pencil or a pen again because it exhausted my creativity having to force out all of the artwork during my school years. You can hear the cats playing in the background. But there's value in that too, in just trying a new hobby and just seeing how it goes. I had an idea of wanting to create little pictures for myself, so for autumn and then over Christmas and then through spring, just different seasonal pictures that I can swap out of frames. But if I made them myself, I would feel really good about it. So I'll share some bits later on that I've been collecting for autumn. I'm by no means ready to decorate because I'm waiting on quite a few different things to arrive. So once they do, I will make a autumn video. I'm really excited about that one. I think it's going to be really good. I'm feeling better already, having just got all of the emotions and thoughts out of my brain into the world. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good day. I've just put some toast in because I can't be bothered to make anything else, and that's just the truth. So I'm going to eat my toast, maybe make another coffee, and then just have a sit down and do a bit of meal planning and other prep like that as well.
Grab a road unfilled with promises. voices. Truth is hard to bear, sometimes untold. Hope builds up as we grow old. Gravel roads send me an extra hello. Your whispers set dawn are soft. Greeting morning's gentle touch. Oh, what glorious days. Nature's meeting me with your grace.
I am taking great joy recently in just the word surrender. Just give up any expectation of anything ever doing what you want it to or going the way you want it to, and there is actually joy in that, like in just saying I'll leave it up to the world to decide what I'm gonna do. Like when your cat decides to jump on your toast and spill it everywhere. Oh my goodness me. I think I might get changed now because this now just smells a little bit cheesy. You might think I'm weird, but I put a little bit of parmesan on my toast because I don't really like just plain toast, but that makes it taste really good. Yeah, I was thinking anyway about getting changed because I got dressed so that I could go out today, when actually, now I think about it, what I really want to do is just have a nice day at home, doing what I want to do and just feeling cozy and comfortable. I love this dress and I find it comfortable, but what I really want to put on is like loungewear or pyjamas and just feel like I'm giving myself a hug. It's one of the things I do to make myself get into a different headspace than the one I'm already in. So maybe making myself feel more comfortable and relaxed will in turn make me feel more comfortable and relaxed. So I'm gonna drink this delicious coffee. Oh, coffee is my saviour. It's so nice. Eat my toast, and I will check in with you guys hopefully when I'm a bit more cheery, because I think sometimes, I know for me, if I'm hungry, thirsty, anything like that, a lot of the time it's food and water. So I've also drank quite a lot of water this morning to try and get myself going for the day. This little guy. I thought Echo was a shadow, but Rory is my true shadow, aren't you? Wherever I go, there he is. I don't mind if you throw my toast all over the sofa. I really don't mind. Oh, bless him. We both smell like cheesy feet now, don't we? Hey? Yeah. You're beautiful. He's purring so loud. So, I got changed and I already feel lighter. I'm going to put my favourite pair of fluffy socks on, or just cosy socks. I'm going to put some body moisturizer on as well because that always makes me feel good, and then just go and settle down and yeah, just be grateful that I'm able to do that today, because originally I'd planned to go surfing with a friend and I realised yesterday that was the last thing I wanted to do. Really, I wanted to just see my friend. She'd already planned to go surfing, and I realised if I went surfing today, that would just ruin my entire, maybe even month, because I would just be finding energy from a place that energy just wasn't. So instead, I was supposed to film a video, and as you can see, this is how the video is going. It's very like pulling it from the depths of somewhere, but I'm getting there. You can see his little head. I managed to find some vanilla pumpkin scented body moisturizer from the Body Shop, which is so good and so exciting. I just love the smell of it. It smells really, really nice. I love anything that's got vanilla. I'm not a massive pumpkin person, but in the right scent, it's lovely. So I just put this on my arms and on my chest. It makes me feel like just clean and nice and good. I think in my last video I spoke about the value in getting ready when you're not feeling good, but there's also value in getting unready when you're not feeling good. It's about feeling how you feel and then doing what feels right in that moment. So the last thing I want to do today is feel uncomfortable. So what I might do as well is take my makeup off, which seems like a complete waste of time, but I just want to be comfortable and just yeah, just comfortable and cozy. I feel like they're the only words I ever say in these videos, but are you so happy? Hello, Rory. Hello, beautiful. If you're wondering what they are, they're supposed to be for this light. We've got to go up into the loft and basically drill a new hole in the middle of the ceiling and get it all done properly. So we're just waiting for the person to come and be able to do that for us, and that's okay, and it all takes time, but I'm excited to have a proper light in here. I did get a new lampshade as well, which is something I've been wanting to do, and just thinking about how I want to decorate my home and make it feel like home as well. My favourite things. I'll show you something else new I got. I got the eucalyptus here from where was it from? The Range. So after my last video about eucalyptus and drying eucalyptus, a lot of you said it's actually really toxic for cats, so obviously that's gone. And instead I've replaced it with some fake eucalyptus, and I think that looks really nice in there. Probably needs a bit of jigging around to make it actually look alright, but I think it brightens the space up a little bit. I'll show you from afar. I've just got a random candle on there right now and my body moisturiser, but just ignore those. It's coming together slowly. So next up, I've got my two planners that I swear by. I will link these below if I can find anything similar. I've got a 12-week food diary and planner, and then also the Mrs. Hinch little book of lists. I swear by this for cleaning. I think it's fantastic. So I'm not going to do any cleaning today or any shopping for food, but I can plan today to take the overwhelm off tomorrow. So I've got lots and lots of recipe books. This is going to be heavy. So this little pile here, these are my Bibles. These are the ones I swear by. So there's the Pinch of Nom Quick and Easy, which is this one. I've also got Much More Veg. This is by River Cottage. I really like this. I got this way back when. I think I've had this for like 5 years. So if you're vegan, vegetarian, or you just want to eat more vegetables, this is a really great book for that. We've also got my Bible, the Mary Berry Simple Comforts book. If you see me making recipes, 9 out of 10 they're from this book. It's just really great for simple English food and just more traditional cooking as well. I really like that book. And the last one I've got here is Pinch of Nom Everyday Light. So I didn't manage to bookmark many from these books. I got I think about 3 from this one and 5 from the other Pinch of Nom, but the recipes I've made from them, they are top notch. They are so nice. I made one the other day which was not from this book, but it was creamy bolognese. I've never had it before, but it was bolognese with cream cheese mixed through, and it was just delicious and so simple, and just a nice little change from ordinary bolognese as well. So I'm gonna have a look through these and then make a little list of my meals, and I'll show you guys, I'll kind of talk you through how I plan and how I get my life back in order when I'm starting to fall into that sort of area of feeling just really overwhelmed and just ready to give up. So hopefully by the time I've finished doing this, I'll feel a little bit better about the world. I'm already coming out of my little fog that I was in before, so that's a positive.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in when it's over.
So So I managed to get my meal plan all finished. It's not set in stone, these are all very fluid, but what's important is I've got the ingredients and ability to make any of these at any point, which is always a liberating feeling after you've planned for the week. So yeah, now what I need to do is just look at each thing, like each week, and then put in here what food I need to buy. So it's got all of the different categories, and then I put everything out of here into my phone. I'll show you. This is my shopping list from last week. So all I do at the beginning of a new week is untick everything, delete anything I don't need and add to. So I've basically done it in order of how the supermarket's laid out where I live. So the fruit section, then there's dairy, then it's the meats, and then it's like cupboard, and then just like other stuff after that. So that's basically how I do it, and it just really streamlines the process. The funny thing is we had our 1 year anniversary of living in this house in August, and it's taken me until now to actually get the shopping to be the price I want it to be and not 4 times as much. And the reason for that is I'm buying ingredients I need, not just buying things I think I need, then trying to wing it and having a fridge full of food, because that never works for me. I'd love to know what works for you guys and how you stick to a budget, or how you make sure you've got enough food for the rest of the week. It can be a really tricky thing, especially when you're planning for not just you but for everybody else in your family as well. So that's the meal plan done, which feels like a massive tick on a list because it holds me back. I usually do the food shop either on a Sunday or on a Monday, but if I do it on either of those days and I haven't planned the meals that like the day before or something, it really takes me through the day. It gets me to like 2 o'clock and then I finally get to the supermarket. So now that it's done, I'm free to just go to a supermarket whenever I like, which feels like a really liberating feeling. So the next thing I want to do is my little book of lists and just make a little list of things I'd like to get done around the house this week, and then I kind of just keep myself accountable and I just tick things off as I go. I do that rather than, so sometimes I do like a clean of the entire house all in one go. I usually film when I do, so you'll have seen that, but it's also good to do the opposite and to just have an overall idea of what you want to get done and then just try and tick a few things off each day. It takes less time and it's much less overwhelming, especially if you suffer with fatigue or varying mood and energy levels throughout the months as well. It just takes so much pressure off. So that's next, so let's get on with this upside down book.
Let it go too soon. Oh, I'd be stronger if you just step right in, 'cause I need a start to let you in.
I appear to have had my seat stolen by Sir Rory, but the cleaning list is done. As you can hear, Dom is currently vacuuming upstairs. I always call it hoovering, so if you see hoover, then you know what it means. But we have decided that going forward, we're going to just write this giant list, and then whoever does anything in the house just ticks it off. That way we share the jobs a little bit more, and it just makes it so much easier for both of us to understand what needs doing in the house. And when it's done as well, because it's so easy to just do the easy things and leave all of the harder, longer jobs for another week, but then they keep adding up, and then I feel like the house just gets a bit gross sometimes. So rather than that happen and it get overwhelming for me or for Dom, this is just going to be a better way to do it. So highly recommend setting your cleaning schedule out like this if that works for you. If this doesn't work and you have some other way that you do, let me know, because I'm always interested in finding out new ways of organising my life and making things work. So that's that done. That's the shopping list done. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about all of that. If this isn't true love, I don't know what is. I say that as he bites his chin. Look at them. Oh, no, don't bite. Echo. Nicely. Nicely. Good boys.
Days pass and I'm still the same inside my head, and I can't stop thinking
as I said earlier, I've been wanting to start watercolour painting again, and it's something that I'm completely out of practice with. If I'm honest, it's more than 10 years since I last picked up a paintbrush. When I brought these home a few days ago, I got really inspired and I created some little pumpkins. I'm quite good at freehand drawing, so I drew them. Then I just basically picked up the paintbrush and saw what I could do, and it was slowly but surely coming back to me. So what I might do now is watch some YouTube in the background, maybe even some people who paint in the background, and I'm just gonna see what I come up with. I don't know if today I'm gonna focus on autumn or if I'm just gonna practice just painting and blending, because that sounds fun. But I think a big part of getting yourself back in a good headspace is, or just getting yourself back organised, is all about your mind. So doing things that feed your soul and your mind, and just having time to just tune out and not be productive for a while too. So I've done a lot of stuff this morning that feels like big ticks on a to-do list that's going to help me move forward with the rest of the week. But now I just want a bit of time to chill out before I need to make tea and then get on with the rest of the evening. So let's see what I create. I'm not putting any pressure on myself for what comes out of this, so we shall see. So I think that's going to be the end of today's video. I'm just going to spend the rest of the evening finishing off this video that you're watching. I've been trying to edit throughout the day, just watching some more of my favourite YouTubers and catching up on their lives. playing with these two crazy cats. They just had a very good solid nap all afternoon, and now they're very full of beans and ready to take on the world. I think you can hear Rory in the background. This little guy. What are you up to? Hey? Are you looking for flies to terrorise? Hey you. Oh. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found some value in me sharing on a not so great day. I think one of the things I always want to do with this channel is share the good days, but also share the challenging days, the difficult days, and show that life isn't all sunshines and rainbows. Sometimes we have personal challenges that we have to go through, and I'm happy for the people who had their wedding today that I couldn't go to the restaurant. I watched that footage back and I realised, because that's such a special day for them, and in a way not being able to go to that really forced me to actually get on with the day much sooner than if we'd have gone out for something to eat. But I do want to make more of an effort to get out of the house because yeah, we spend too much time at home. If any of you work from home, you'll know exactly what I mean. So yes, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the evening. I hope you all have a really beautiful rest of your Sunday, doing whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whether that's be productive or just have a nice cozy afternoon or time with friends and family. Doing what you want to do, I think, is the most important thing when you can. So have a really wonderful week wherever you are in the world. Rory says bye too. And I'll see you all in the next video.
I can hear you within the silence.